Sandy McCowan joins us live from East London now. Sandy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. If I can just bring you in here, I know that the MEC had the briefing shortly. What came out of that briefing?
The MEC was saying that he was very jubilated, he was very excited about the matric results, saying there was a huge increase from last year's matric results, but he was saying that it's not enough. They're still second last, and he's got a lot of challenges ahead. They've got a lot of work to do because he's determined that they're not going to stay at the bottom too much longer. He's determined that they are going to up the marks. He wants them, he says on Monday they're having an analysis. They're going to sit down and have a meeting where they're going to analyze the matric results. They're going to start working on their strategy for this year, saying that 2019 he ensures that not only does he stay in the 70 category, in the 70% category, but he says that they are going to get even higher, and he's determined to do that. I'm now joined by two of the top 4 pupils in the Eastern Cape who have done exceptionally well and are going to tell us about how they feel after getting so many distinctions. Welcome. So you are from Ngobo in the Eastern Cape, which is a very small village. And how does it feel knowing that you've got 7 distinctions?
I'm very excited because I worked very hard for them. I think I deserve, I would say. Yes.
Part of the turnaround strategy that the Eastern Cape was working on was to do maths and science camps, and you took part in one of those camps. Did it help you, and what were the camps about?
The camps helped me a lot because I now managed to get 90s in mathematics. Basically, in those camps, we would get teachers from the different schools in our district, and they would teach us mathematics during weekends, and sometimes also us, the students, would go out and teach others. Yeah. So that's what happened in those camps.
And what are you planning to do now that you've got these amazing 7 distinctions?
Now I'm going to do medicine in the University of Cape Town, and after that I'm going to specialize in neurology.
Will you go back and help your village and the residents of the village and your neighbors and your friends when you finished and become a doctor?
Definitely. I want to work in my hometown when I finish.
That's amazing. I'm now also joined by another pupil who also got 7 distinctions. That is incredible. How did you keep yourself so motivated studying in Butterworth?
Well, it's a vision. When I had this vision that I can succeed, because when I saw it in grade 11, my marks were pretty much high. So I thought, why don't I just obtain all 7 distinctions? So it was a tough one, but I managed to get them.
Did it take all night, all day? I mean, did you have to sacrifice a lot in order to get 7 distinctions?
Definitely. You have to sacrifice, leave the things that you want to do, live fun. It was tough. You have to deal with a lot of sacrifices. You have to be consistent throughout the year. You don't have to sleep nice. You don't have to spend nights in bed. You wake up even at night thinking that if you want to obtain these 7 distinctions, you have to wake up. So that's what I did. Consistency, hard work. That's what I did.
So was the sacrifice worth it? What are you planning to do now?
Well, right now I'm planning to go study medicine at UCT since I love things that have to do with medicine. So I think of studying medicine there at UCT, and I've already applied there because it's medicine. Although it's a lot of years, but I'm prepared to do it.
So why do you want to study medicine? Do you want to go back and help the people in your village where you come from?
Yep. I want to help those who cannot, those who are underprivileged. in my community, a lot of people are disadvantaged, so they do not have access to all this sort of hospice or hospitality. So giving back, helping them, those who are in need, that's what I want to do.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was 2 of the top 4 pupils in the Eastern Cape telling us about their amazing work that they've done to get 7 distinctions. Both want to be doctors, both want to give back to the communities that they come from, and are about to be given the awards. We're at the award ceremony right now in East London, and they will be awarded by the MEC of Education.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Definitely an inspiring story there as those pupils recount how they, prepared for their matric results and, of course, getting that many distinctions and their plans for the future.